everyone, it's Author Maria Gistrata. Welcome to Radical Books and Politics. It's been a while since I posted a vlog, mostly because I've been in this weird pandemic funk where I wasn't reading or writing. I was just, going to work, and work is now done remotely, so that was a huge adjustment. We went remotely in March, and this summer I'm teaching at a community college where I work full-time, and I'm teaching creative writing and composition, and it's going pretty well, but it's been quite the adjustment. But I just found out that we're going to do the same thing in the fall, and it's not quite so much of a shock, so I think I'm ready to emerge from whatever was happening. And if you're in a funk, I hope you get out of it soon. So I wanted to start by reviewing this fantastic anthology called Flashpoint by Clarendon House Publications. It's put out by Grant Hudson. Writers who are members of the Inner Writer Circle get priority, and so there are some phenomenal writers in here. One of my favorites, Daniel Roche, who has his own YouTube channel, which I'll post a link to below, where he reviews pot because he lives out in Maine, and he also reviews books. They're very good. And also one of my favorite authors is Steve Carr. And Steve Carr has put together a lot of wonderful collections. He just put out a novel, Redbird, which I also hope to review. But there was a piece, a short story, and these are flash fiction pieces. I don't know if I mentioned that. They're flash fiction pieces, so they're like 500 to 1,000 words. But he had this piece called Liftoff, and it was right up my alley. It's one of those catastrophic stories. I don't want to spoil the ending, but it was told from a limited point of view, and it was so beautifully done. I actually used it in my creative writing class to show third-person limited point of view and see how well together it was put in the short story. And there are other fantastic writers. R.G. Goldie is in here, Samantha Hamilton, Pat O'Neill, and it's just really great. Oh, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention my fantastic editor, Aditya Deshmukh, and others. Just a great variety of authors. And for the most part, the publication house puts out really good anthologies. You have to be a member of the Inner Circle Writers Group to be considered, or they get top priority. But I haven't bought an anthology that I didn't like. And I think this one was, I think it was $15.99. I'll have to check that. It's put out through Lulu Press. But it's just fantastic. I recommend it. If you are a composition teacher, you would actually enjoy the variety that's in these anthologies, because it has serious fiction, it has science fiction, fantasy, just a really great mix. But this one had an eclectic collection of stories that dealt with race and class and gender issues. Really, really well done. Like that piece by Daniel Roche. It's actually one of my favorite because it just came right in time for the Me Too movement, and it's called Sober. But it's really, really great. There's other ones. There's a piece called Just a Waitress that had an interesting feel to it, and then one that's told. This one was Pat O'Neill. A story told by the point of view of someone who'd just gone to heaven. So really good collection. So I would definitely buy the book and consider joining the group. They're on Facebook, very active community. And also, get to know what else Grant Hudson publishes. He has a lot of other wonderful books. So I also have another goal, because if you notice in my reviews in the past, they were kind of long. And so somebody told me to keep them a little shorter. So that's what I'm going to try to do from now on. And I hope to review a book a week. That's my goal as I get out of my pandemic funk. But if you have any suggestions for books you want reviewed, put them in the comments. Let me know what you're reading. How are you doing? Are you able to binge read? Are you also going through a weird phase? Whatever you do, I hope you're safe, that you're trying to get the most out of this time if you're working from home. If you're not, I hope you get a job soon that pays your bills, that has you live in a comfortable situation. That's what I hope for everybody, because this is Radical Books and Politics after all. So I always close out with do what you love, read as many books as you can, and write on, and have a great day.